What is good, y'all? We back in effect. In this video, man, I just want to talk about really managing and mastering yourself, learning your own strengths, learning your weaknesses, improving on your strengths, and making your weaknesses turn into stronger suits as well. It's this book by Peter Drucker called Managing Oneself. And in that book, he really went over how to ultimately master yourself. Learn what it is that your weaknesses are, what it is that your strong suits are, and really honing in and focusing on those kind of things. And what I mean by this is we're all different individuals. Everybody has their own type of weaknesses. Everybody has their own strengths. However, when it comes to just your own type of strengths, whenever you are conscious and you're able to identify what your strengths are, then you're able to put yourself in the best positions in life that your strengths can shine, and where you put a spotlight on your weakness as well, to where you can actually know, okay, this is the area that I'm weak in. This is the area that I need to work on so that I could become a more complete person. For example, let's say you have the strength of communication. You just naturally communicate very well. That's one thing that you can use to your advantage and put yourself in positions where that strength can ultimately shine, right? Let's say, like, for example, like if you wanted to get into a career path, that would be like sales, any type of role where you're speaking and you're communicating with people, customer service, that sort of thing, whatever. The point is there that you want to play into your strengths, and you want to ultimately, upgrade your weaknesses as well. And if you want to become like elite level of a person and become just a more valuable person to the world and to the market, not only just focusing on your strengths and trying to improve your strengths, but also focus on your weaknesses as well. Put yourself in uncomfortable positions where your weakness can shine. That's pretty much like one of the main reasons why I got into sales. My communication skills were not up to par. Like, it's not where I wanted to be at that time. So I was like, okay, what's something I can do that's gonna force me to better my communication skills and also make money? So it was ultimately sales that did that for me. But you just have to find out what that is for you, whatever it is that your weaknesses are. You put yourself in an uncomfortable position where you have to improve that weakness, or something will happen. You need a negative consequence to come if you don't improve that weakness. Because if you don't, then you're not gonna have an incentive to improve it, and you're gonna keep, having that weakness on your in your life or as a person. And it's very important, man, that you want to do that, and you want to become a whole complete person, because that's how you ultimately maximize your influence on just the world in general. When you're more complete of a person and you're not just limited to just one thing, like it's good to have that one strength that you're good at, but also having other areas that you thrive at as well, where you don't have any weaknesses. It's better to be all around than to have one thing you're good at and a whole bunch of weaknesses there. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about that, man. Like, really honing in on mastering yourself. Focus on yourself before you focus on just like anything else in life. Because once you master yourself and become like, yourself like the back of your hand, like it's nothing you could do. Like, it's nothing you can't do. The possibilities are endless in life. A lot of people, I would say most people walking around this world today, don't actually know their self. Like, they really don't know what their weaknesses are. They don't know what their strengths are. They think they might know, but they haven't took time to actually build upon that and become aware of what it is. And that's what that book, this Managing Oneself by Peter Drucker, it really shows me that. And it's like a book that I highly like suggest everybody should read. Um, yeah, I would say like that's the first step of like just the whole journey of life. Like, if you're a young guy, or just any age in general, like, you need to become a master at yourself. You need to know yourself like the back of your hand. And also, like, take feedback from people. Take feedback from credible people that you trust, because that's ultimately Like like we all have a skewed perception of who we think we are as a person. And 9 times out of 10, it's not exactly how other people perceive us. Like, for example, like some people might think like, or you might think that you're like a friendly person. You might think you're outgoing, but to other people, you might come across as mean for whatever reason. But that's just an example of you like perceiving yourself from your own lenses versus how other people perceive you. And how other people perceive you is really more important than your own lenses because it's the world, it's the market. These are this is the ultimate this is ultimately like the people that are going to view you, and this is how you're going to be judged in the world. So you just want to know exactly how the world does perceive you and take that feedback and put it into use. Expand upon it, build upon your strengths, and build upon your weaknesses. So yeah, man. Ultimately, just master yourself. Become a master at yourself before you become a master at anything else in life. That's it.